Identity theft is a terrible thing. That's where somebody has taken your identity. They stole it. And they've either opened up accounts in your name or they've opened up services in your name. And now somebody's coming after you for that money. And you say, well, wait a minute. I never took out that credit card. I didn't sign up for that cell phone. And normally, if you're dealing with a reasonable creditor, a reasonable bank, even a reasonable debt collector, they'll say, okay, if it's identity theft and you fill out the proper forms, we'll leave you alone. But you know, sometimes they won't do that. And I've had the biggest credit card companies in the world do this, where they say, I don't care if it's identity theft, I'm still coming after you. This is sometimes known as the domestic rule. They say, look, if it was anybody in your house or any relative of yours, you're on the hook. That is absolutely not the law. If you did not agree for that person to take out that loan or to run up these bills against you, then it's not your responsibility. Now, there are more details than I can cover in this video, but just as a general rule, that's true. But you know, sometimes what these companies do is they say, not only are we coming after you for it, but we're going to now blow up your cell phone with these robo-dialed or auto-dial calls. And that's where you answer the phone and it says, please hold for an important message. Or it's some pre-recorded message on there, or machine-generated message. In other words, it's not a human being dialing it. Instead, you answer and it's some computer there. Or maybe there's a long delay and then a human being comes on the phone. Well, that's probably a computer dial call. And if you think about it, identity theft, well, you certainly didn't give your cell phone number, and now they have the audacity to continue to call you. And I've had these with hundreds of calls over and over and over, just 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Well, in a month's time, that really adds up. And then you think about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's hundreds of calls. And here's the thing, they hate this law, but it's still the law. If you did not give your cell phone, I'm not talking about somebody else giving your cell phone number, some identity thief, but if you did not give your cell phone number, then those calls are normally going to be illegal. That can be $500 per call. I'm not talking about per time you answer, but when they make your phone ring. And it can even be $1,500 per call. So we've had these credit card companies say, you know what, I don't care about this identity theft. I'm going to come after you. Well, when we sue them, they tend to say, okay, we'll get rid of the debt. And then we go, yeah, now you got to pay for all those calls you committed against my client, all those illegal calls, those violations of the law. And they moan and groan and complain. But you know what? They have to pay. So if you are a victim of identity theft and the credit card company, or a debt collector especially, but even the credit card company, I'm talking about the biggest companies in the world, if they continue to call you, then you may very well have a claim under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, the TCPA. So give us a call if you have questions about this, 205-879-2447, or you can contact us through our website, alabamaconsumer.com. Thank you.